There was a podcast here that was posted on July 21st of the year of our Lord 2021. It was from a podcast that's with the New York Times personality Jane Coaston, and it was titled "No, But Really, Should We Contact Aliens?" And she had two guests on. She had Douglas Vakoch and Dr. Michio Kaku. Okay, now Vakoch is the president of the research and educational nonprofit METI, Messaging Extraterrestrial Intelligence International, which is a group that is sending out messages into space trying to contact extraterrestrial civilizations and asking them to contact and actually asking them to meet us, meet and greet us. And the other guest, Dr. Michio Kaku, he's a professor of theoretical physics at the City College of New York and co-founder of string field theory. He thinks it's a catastrophic idea to try to contact aliens. He said it would, quote, it would be the biggest mistake in human history. And I will leave a link to this podcast. You could find it on Spotify here. Again, it's from the New York Times, Jane Coaston. And but I got let me tell you something. I got a little message for these two gentlemen. It doesn't matter. They're already here. They're already here. I know that for a fact. Okay, because I saw one of these craft that there's no way it was made by mankind. And there was a extraterrestrial being in my bedroom when I was a kid. This thing, whatever it was, wasn't human. It had 3 fingers only on its hand. 3 fingers. So they're already here. For some of us, we already know. Now, these guys, they need, they're not going to. Now, they believe that there's, life in they believe that there's intelligent life out there. They just don't know if the unidentified objects that are spotted by everybody across the planet on a daily basis for decades, for centuries probably. But we know that's been going on for a long time. They don't know. They're not sure. These guys they're not sure at this point. So, but again, they were arguing. Now, METI is sending out messages into space. They want aliens to come here and, meet with us and contact us and, hang out. Kakub thinks that's a terrible idea. That, he says that, they could come here and just kill us or whatever, enslave us, anything. So anything bad. It's possible, according to him. And that may be true. But again, they're already here. They're here already. So they need to know that. They don't know that, but I'm trying to tell them, yes, they're here already. Maybe you should try contacting the ones that are here. How about that? How about SETI and METI and all these groups? How about they try contacting the ones that are already here? What about that? How come they don't do that? Like, why aren't these why are they sending out messages into deep space that, are probably never going to be, no one's ever going to hear them, most likely. Instead of doing that, instead of wasting your time sending messages out into space, how about trying to contact the things that are already here? How about using all of your powers and all of your skills and all of your technology to start sending messages out to the things that are already here? Now, I know at one time, apparently our government in the 1950s, there was, they were told to fire on these things. Jet fighters were told to fire on these things. That's not a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to engage in any sort of combat with beings driving craft that are probably 100,000 to 1,000,000 years more advanced than anything we have here. I don't think it's a good idea to start a fight with something like that. But I'm getting off track here already, which I tend to do many times, all the time. But yeah, why don't we try contacting the things that are here, that are people see on a daily basis, because there's things here. I know there are. I know for a fact. I've seen them with my own eyes. I've seen the proof. So I know. I'm a living being that's seen the proof. There's other people like me. There's many people out there that know that there's something already here. Sending messages into space, I don't know what Kaku's concerned about, because what does it matter? They're already here, Doctor. But yeah, let's do that. If we're going to contact them, if we're going to try to contact extraterrestrials, hey, they're basically think about this. Okay, this is what's going on here. Like with SETI and METI. I didn't even know METI existed until today, actually. But it's a non-profit, just like SETI, and God bless them. God bless them. They want to send out messages into deep space, and hopefully, they get a response. That's what they're hoping. But I got some news for them. You're sending your messages to the wrong place. What about sending the messages figure out a way to send the messages to the craft that are already here? Or aren't you allowed, maybe? Or maybe somebody told you that you're not allowed to do that. Is that possible? I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if it's possible that some other organization, some other group or faction within some government maybe said, no, that's our business. We'll take care of that. Yeah. So they're already here. So try contacting them. Forget about what anybody else tells you. Just contact the ones that are here and ask them, hey, would you sit down and talk to us? If you want to meet with them, try sending messages out. Just here, like within our world. Like send all kinds, in all different formats, every kind of, from radio to whatever you got. Send out, everything. Any kind of way you could send out a message into the air, into space, right? But, make it localized. Do that. Keep it localized to this planet. At least to the solar system. Maybe this planet and the moon. That's actually probably plenty. Apparently they're floating around the moon. These things are on the moon too, So yeah, that would be if, instead of wasting time sending messages out into the void, right? Send them, try to contact the things that are here. Like figure out a way to find out where there's a UFO hotspot. As a for instance, okay, find out where there's a UFO hotspot, right? Where a lot of people are seeing these things, okay. And once you figure that out, bring all the equipment you can, try to send messages out. Say, we want to meet you right now, here and now. When one of these things appear in the sky, do have something ready where you could try to communicate when it shows up right here. Instead of just sending stuff out into the blackness of space where it will just disappear and float forever, to where or just dissipate or something. Because let me tell you something. The chances of communicating the way you're trying, it's not going to happen. God bless you, but it's not going to work. And again, they're already here. And again, to Dr. Kaku, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, or maybe there is something to worry about. We just don't know what it is yet. But they're already here, man. They're already here. So there's nothing really to argue about here. But yeah, it was an interesting podcast. I always I haven't heard before. I haven't heard of this of a coach before, but I've read books by Kaku. Very interesting guy, very intelligent, and At least he's one of these scientists out there who does believe the possibility that these things. He does believe that the possible. He doesn't know for a fact. He even says in his podcast, yeah, these things could be extraterrestrial, but he just doesn't know. Okay, that's more than you get from a lot of these other guys, these other scientists. And also, Kaku is almost 100% certain that there's life on other planets. I mean, I think if just about everybody, I think we're all at that point. I am 100% certain there's life on other planets because they're coming here. They're here. Some of them are coming here.